These are 5 times battles happened very fast. They were very brutal, and it all took place in the Marvel Universe. Trust me guys, cause number 1 will blow your minds, but number 5 will steal your hearts. Marvel is not one to shy away from violence, but sometimes it is taken to such extremes that you cannot help but wonder if the writers are sick psychopaths expressing their most heinous nightmares through the characters of the Marvel Universe. And with this, we'll begin with the first on our list. The Punisher kills the Marvel Universe. Now you guys might think that Batman from the DC Universe was incredible with all the contingencies he had for the Justice League. But I tell you this, that midnight electronic gadget flying brother is nothing compared to the ever-blooming malice in the heart of the Punisher. Because in this universe, the Punisher's family was not killed by a mob boss, but by the Avengers during a crossfire superhero battle. And at the point of their deaths, Frank makes an oath that literally sent shivers down my spine. In this comic, we see why Frank Castle does not need superpowers to be a threat. In fact, I'll say it's a good thing he does not have superpowers because the deaths are as quick as they are epic. An example will be how he killed the Wolverine. And yes, you heard that right. Even with Wolverine's healing factor, the Punisher was still savage. Firstly, he used electricity to fry the Wolverine's nervous system repeatedly. And then while Wolverine struggled to heal, the Punisher threw him into an industrial grinder. And that was it. The Wolverine instantly became sardine. Pun intended. The Punisher goes on to target Bruce Banner, but ensuring that it was after the Hulk had first finished a dangerous and tiring battle. That way Bruce Banner's senses were tired and calm for a rest. After all, the Hulk was one of the most dangerous beasts on the planet. The Punisher made a hole in his brain with a sniper rifle. That way the Hulk would never return. And I must say that this was an incredibly scary but well calculated move. And I wonder why no bad guy had ever thought about that before. After that, the Punisher proceeded to lay traps for Spider-Man. He used these well-placed traps to first destroy Spider-Man's speed and agility. And then with a bullet to the head, Spider-Man was dead. After which he blows off the X-Men's headquarters, killing more than 80% of them and finishing the remaining with a sniper rifle. Again, I wonder why no bad guy had ever thought about that. The Punisher went on to kill everyone else, including Captain America. But the death that really struck a chord with me was the moment he killed the Daredevil. Because in the Daredevil's final moment, his secret identity was revealed. And Matt Murdock could not help but ask the Punisher, "What do you see?" And the Punisher's reply was, "Another dead body." Truly savage. I'll try not to spoil it anymore for you guys, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. At number 2, we have 2 heavyweight champions, Hulk versus Zeus. This battle I believe fans have been waiting for a very long time because it's pure physical challenge of raw muscle. You see, the Hulk climbs Mount Olympus looking for the best and thus challenges Zeus. And the god surprisingly accepts the challenge and decides to go punches for punches with the Hulk. And oh sweet mother of pancakes, the beatdown was epic. The Hulk threw everything he had at the god and Zeus did not even flinch. The best part was that Zeus decided not to even use his powers. Their battle literally shook the earth and thunder and lightning fell from the sky as a result of Zeus's punches. Yet, the Hulk's regeneration could not keep up with the one-sided massacre. The Hulk had his ribs broken and he vomited green blood again and again. And even with all this, he was still unable to leave even a little tear on the flesh of the god of Olympus, proving just how far the gods are from the reach of man. Speaking about gods, how about a mix of magic across time and space and in the minds of the great ones? At number 3, we have Thor versus Gorr. Now this battle is nothing like the disappointment in the movie, and there were no kids trying to play superhero, because in the comic the writers did not hold back. We literally have Gorr not only killing gods, but converting them to slaves and ornaments for his living room. He attacks Thor in his mind, letting him know just how worthless the gods are. The battle goes on to cut through time and space, such that they were battling simultaneously in the past, present, and in the future, all of whom were influenced by skills acquired in that time and era. In the normal world, the battle had only been for a brief moment, but to Gorr and Thor it had stretched for eons. And at the end, Gorr was so convincing that Thor even began to feel and believe that the gods had no use to their existence. Truly priceless. And at number 4, we have Hulk versus Wolverine. And oh, how much I love this one. You see, in the Ultimate Universe, Wolverine is tasked by S.H.I.E.L.D. to hunt down the Hulk, who has gone rogue after presumably dead for a very long time. Wolverine, known for his tenacity, seeks out the Hulk in a desolate village high up in the mountains. It starts with Wolverine tracking down Banner, who has been living in peace. But once the fight starts, it quickly becomes savage. The Hulk is enraged and his first move is to grab Wolverine by the legs and tear him in half. The scene is brutal, with blood splattering as Hulk flings Wolverine's upper half miles away. Wolverine, barely conscious, uses his claws to drag himself to his legs. You see, the Hulk's method of attack is brutal strength, but Wolverine's healing factor makes him hard to kill. Despite being torn apart, Wolverine's body heals as he continues to slash and cut into the Hulk, though it's like trying to cut through solid steel. Wolverine's tenacity becomes his weapon, but the damage Hulk inflicts is nothing short of monstrous. The battle ends with Wolverine still standing, although in pieces. But the sheer brutality shows the raw power the Hulk is capable of accomplishing when given a target that continually builds itself back together after being shredded to pieces. And finally, at number 5, we have Thor versus the Serpent. This happened during the Fear Itself storyline. You see, the Serpent, also known as the God of Fear, and Odin's own brother, returns to Earth, causing widespread chaos. He influences Marvel characters like the Hulk and the Team with enhanced powers, turning them into his own worthy warriors. With Asgard and Earth in danger, Thor confronts the Serpent in an epic climatic showdown. This is one of those battles you see with many deaths, because the Serpent throws buildings with people still in them at Thor, and Thor had no choice but to show his terrifying strength. Thor retaliates by unleashing lightning and landing devastating blows with Mjolnir. However, each hit seems to only slow down the Serpent. In the heart of the battle, Thor breaks the Serpent's jaw with a mighty swing of Mjolnir, and in a brutal moment that shows just how desperate the fight had become. Despite the punishment he endures, Thor pushes forward, even as his bones crack and his body falters. Ultimately, Thor sacrifices himself by delivering a final fatal blow to the Serpent. But the battle leaves Thor mortally wounded and he dies in the arms of his fellow Asgardians, which was a very tragic and sad moment. And that's it, guys. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching.